Hello, everyone, and welcome to San Antonio Monthly Magazine TV. In studio today with a lovely lady that we are going to get to know. Her name is Bibi Saidi. How are you today?
Superb. Thank you.
So I want you to tell everybody a little bit about yourself, Bibi.
Thank you. I was born in Germany from Italian families, and I came to the United States as a physicist on the Apollo program. I spent all my life with numbers and equations, and when I retired, I started painting. And I've started a new life. The world looks different, and people look different. It's great.
That's absolutely wonderful. So I was born in Mexico, and I grew up in Anchorage, Alaska, and now I'm right here in Texas. So we have one thing in common. We are from a totally different country, but we love being in America.
Definitely, yes.
I want you to tell everyone a little bit about your lovely husband, because he is an amazing gentleman that came up to Bonita Productions and wanted for us to do something very special. And you know, her husband is that kind of gentleman that you would want to meet because he is an amazing gentleman. Can you tell everyone a little bit about your husband, Bibi?
My husband, Dr. Mo Saidi, was in private practice for many years and taught at the medical school. When he retired, he went to Harvard and graduated as the second oldest person that year. And he also founded Voices de la Luna magazine that same year.
And I want you to tell everyone what is Voices de la Luna, because I am so impressed with the magazine, with the organization, with everything that Voices de la Luna is doing here in our community.
Voices de la Luna is a quarterly poetry and arts magazine. It puts on many workshops every month in the community, and it puts on arts and poetry therapy in jails and homeless shelters and places where people need some extra item to get them out of their life. Voices also, thanks to HEB, puts on an annual youth poetry contest. And that is really special because many times youngsters who write poetry have a hard time in school. And when they see their poem published in real, their life changes. All of a sudden they get more energy because they know they are somebody.
Well, what is amazing about this beautiful magazine, it is printed, it is quarterly, and when you get your hands in this magazine, it will definitely change your life because it has changed my life. I've had the honor and the privilege to have so many amazing poets, writers, amazing people that have been right here in the heart of San Antonio that have made a difference around the world. And why around the world is because they are famous and very well writers that have written books, written poems, and it is just absolutely breathtaking. So Bibi, can you tell everyone about March 21st?
Great. Well, March 21 at 3 o'clock, we open the happy hour for the great gala that celebrates the 50th issue of Voices de la Luna magazine. At 4 o'clock, we'll have the gala with music and videos and interviews and all kinds of surprises. So you really need to go watch it. It is a great virtual gala. And it's also the ending day of our online auction.
So tell us a little bit about the auction. How's that going to work?
Well, you just go online at www.32auctions.com/voicesgala. And you'll find 50 odd items of all kinds, from an apartment in Berlin, a week in Berlin, to art by notable Texas artists whose work is displayed in major museums around the world, and you can buy some of it right there. And we'll have fine wine and jewelry, and the auction starts on Friday, March 12th, and goes till 8 o'clock on Sunday, March 21.
Wow, so it's going to be on, the silent auction is going to be on for a few days, so people will have enough time to go online and look at the options, correct?
Yes.
That is nice. That's absolutely wonderful. So how can people get involved with Voces de la Luna?
Well, they can just go to voicesdelaluna.org and see the magazine in the online format. They can submit poetry, and remember, the only way we get content in the magazine is if you submit it. And we have youth poets, and we have people who are retired and all of a sudden think they have a voice, and the voice gets published in the magazine, and they get a new lease on life. So go submit.
Bibi, I want you to tell me a little bit more about the organization. How is it that Dr. Mo got himself involved with such an amazing thing as Voces de la Luna? What gave him the incentive?
Well, Mo had worked on his poetry and his writing for many years. And finally, it culminated in the Masters in English and American Literature from Harvard University. And he felt the area of Central Texas did not have any outlet for poets and writers. So he created, together with James Brandenburg, this magazine. There is a poetry editor, there is a prose editor, there's a youth poetry editor, there is an arts editor. They are all working together on making this magazine a great outlet for poetry and the arts in San Antonio.
And boy, they are making a difference. I was just amazed of some of the wonderful, talented people that we had right here in studio, of what they've done and how they've made a difference. It literally has changed my life because I've always loved poetry, and I don't read as much. I'm not a big book reader, but I am a good listener.
Oh, great, yes.
So, I love poems, and poems could, just change your life. And poems are wonderful. I believe that poems are a wonderful gift to someone, because every poem has a very special message for everyone.
Right, and poetry and arts are really healing arts. They really help people's psyche heal, and many times even their body, because rhythmic movement in poetry lets out the tension out of your body. So go recite poetry out loud to yourself, to your family, and enjoy.
I very highly recommend everyone be a part of Voces de la Luna, and I very highly recommend everyone to please tune in March 21st at 3 o'clock, correct?
Yes.
For the virtual gala that they're having. It has been done right here at Bonita Productions, and we have spent some great quality time getting to know and meeting some amazing people, and I've got to tell you, we are proud of our community, but we are also very proud of what Voces de la Luna is doing. So please don't forget, March 21st, silent auction starts March 12th, and it goes all the way through the 21st on Sunday. So you guys are going to have a happy hour. You guys are going to have a lot of great activity going on, so it is not going to be boring. So I highly recommend you invite someone to a very special gathering at home. Get some great popcorn, make some great home meal salads, hors d'oeuvres, sit down and watch this online. It is going to be definitely online, correct?
Yes.
Do we already have the
Online.
website?
Yes, it is voicesdelaluna.com/gala. That's where you can get all the information on it. And that's where the link is to tune in.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. Voces de la Luna.
.org. I'm sorry. .org. //gala.
Oh, wonderful. Well, now we know. Now we know. Please don't forget March 21st. Thank you so much. And you have been a lovely, beautiful, amazing lady. And I got to tell you, it has been an honor to be working with Mrs. Saidi because, you know, besides that she's from Germany, she definitely has a lot to bring right here to the table with Voces de la Luna and herself, with everything that she has done and the way that she has changed many people's lives. And I think that people that come from other countries could relate to what I'm talking about, because it's just a beautiful feeling when you get to meet other people, just especially from Germany. You know, they're right here in our own backyard in San Antonio, Texas. And it's just amazing of all the things that you have done, you and your wonderful husband. So thank you so much for listening to this wonderful interview. And I want to thank San Antonio Monthly Magazine TV for giving us the opportunity to promote everything that is going on right here in our community. Thank you. Hasta la vista.